reference video. The following clip is very disturbing. It involves Mr. Deleon and Mr. Schmidt having a discussion in regards to Mr. Thayer. Mr. Deleon states that Mr. Thayer is going after certain individuals, and while he disagrees with burning this entire bitch down, Mr. Deleon will be right there with popcorn watching. Then you have Mr. Schmidt stating that Mr. Schmidt was in the same position as Mr. Thayer, that he will go to the individual's home and have at it. Now, Mr. Schmidt goes on to state that those individuals are lucky that Mr. Thayer uses the court system to go after them. But now, let's dig deeper into that, right? You have one individual, Mr. Deleon, stating that Mr. Thayer is going to go to burn everything down, right? That's violence. That's explosive type of speech. And then in the same conversation, you have Mr. Schmidt saying if it were him, he will go to their house and have at it. So what you have here is you have two individuals encouraging Mr. Thayer to commit violence against someone else. Because you have one stating while he disagrees with birds burning things down, he's warning the individual, strap in, bitches, because it's going to be a long ride with anger and spite and vengefulness in his voice. Then you have the other one stating he will get in his car, drive down, and let loose. What are you letting loose? Right? Mr. Smith is going to state that he will get in his vehicle, drive, and let loose. Mr. De Leon is stating that Mr. Thayer is going to burn everything down. So these people are encouraging violence. They become complicit if anything happens to those individuals. Right? That becomes inciting violence. Right? Illegal. So we want anyone involved in this case to keep this clip, alright, and use it if anything were to happen, and produce the video that these two individuals were hinting, encouraging, providing ways in which how Mr. Thayer can go about interacting with certain individuals. So keep this video, okay? Now, you know what we're going to do. After this video has been posted, we're going to send this link to the local police, and we're going to give a summary of what is going on and how these individuals are encouraging Mr. Thayer to commit violence. Even though Mr. Thayer is his own individual, when you have two friends, right, that are in constant communication with Mr. Thayer, they have influence. So imagine this. If they were bold enough to come on a live stream and tell everyone that Mr. Thayer is going to burn everything down, and that if it were Mr. Schmidt, he will go, drive, and let loose. Imagine what they are telling Mr. Thayer in private. Imagine. So that's why it's important to always keep these clips. That's why it's important to document, record. But I want all of you, the rest of you, to understand this, right? This is what they do, right? This is what they do. And this is very key for all of you to keep in your mind. That when you participate and you encourage, or you make comments that can be encouraging, you become complicit. You are egging the other person on. You are inciting violence. That is a crime. So you can all laugh it up, right? But at the end, when you get hemmed up in court or hemmed up in the jail cell, you won't be laughing long, because the things that they are stating is egregious, and you are all participating in it, right? All of you are part of that live saying, yeah, whatever. Guess what? You are not complicit. You have not become accessories because you incited the violence. What if Bird didn't want to do anything? But now you were there going, burn it down. Go ahead. If it were me, I'll go there and let it loose. That's right, Bird. Go and do that. Bird, go ahead. You are inciting violence. You are now complicit. You have broken the law if Mr. Thayer does anything. So, I mean, you're thinking that you're going to be walking away from your actions if something really goes down. I hope you don't, because if it were us, you will all be held responsible. And I want to say this again. After this is over, anyone that's encouraging, inciting violence will be forwarded to the local police, Mr. Thayer in Loveland, and the DA and the judges in the court. Everyone will get a copy, okay, of anyone inciting violence, anyone encouraging Mr. Thayer to commit violence. Also, with the video of Mr. Thayer live stream showing that he's going to burn things down. At the end, people, no one is threatening kids. You are all fabricating it. You're all making up a lie. And that is where the maliciousness comes in. That is where you start to incite violence, because you are making up something and then you're inciting someone based on the lie. So you can become complicit. You have broken the law. So if anything happens, okay, you all go down. I mean, we try to tell you this over and over again. We try to tell all of you, when it comes to Mr. Thayer, Think carefully. At best, we said, stay silent. At worst, we told you to block him because you're going to involve yourself in something. And you are. It's happening. It's happening. And we're telling you that we're documenting all this. And we are forwarding to the police. So if anything were to happen, you're all going to be pulled in. I hope you understand that, right? Because we're going to push to make sure everyone is involved. Your names will be front and center. We promise you that. We will share all of your information of anyone that incited the violence. Okay? After that, it's out of our hands. It's up to the officials and the individuals involved in whatever crime that may have happened. But just know that they will have all your information. And they will have all your comments and how you incited violence. It's a crime. Alright? It is a crime. Just remember that. We have all the shit laid out. And all your names and everything labeled. All of you. So, we can't keep doing this all over again. So this is a reference video for the officers. Okay? So, there you go. Now, hear the clip.
I will say that I disagree with burning this entire bitch down. But I know that this is exactly what Bird's going to get ready to do. So strap in, you piece of shit fucking cunts, Huckleberry and Sweet, because you're about to take a nice long ride. And I may not agree with everything that Bird's going to do to you, but I sure as hell am going to watch with popcorn in my lap and a fucking beer. By the way, Jamie, that's why I was late, man. I had to go get a beer for this. This is going to be, you know, remember the last time I
said
fucking
Red
drank?
Bull, we got a fucking beer.
Yeah, I got a. Well, I was trying to give you the page B treat. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Get the fuck.
Last bit, right?
So real quick,
Right.
I just want to make this kind of known. If you guys might disagree with things that Bird says, okay, levels of talking that he does, but I'll tell you right now, if I was in Bird's position and someone threatened my children, there would be no talking. There would be getting a black bag, getting into a vehicle, driving, getting out, and just letting loose.
Okay, we had to interrupt here because we wanted to make one part an emphasis. We didn't want it to get lost in the commentary before this clip that's about to play. So I want you to listen to this clip one more time.
There would be getting a black bag. There would be getting a black bag. There would be getting a black bag, getting into a vehicle, driving, getting out, and just letting loose.
Now, did Mr. Schmidt state that he will get a black bag? Like a corpse bag? Is that what he state he's going to do? He is going to get a black bag, drive, and let loose. Remember that, officials. Just remember that comment. Because it's important that this is their frame of mind. This is with whom Mr. Thayer is collaborating with, speaking with. These are the individuals that are out there spreading misinformation. So, again, it sounded very, very much like he stated he would get a black bag. Keep that in mind. Let's hear it one more time.
There would be getting a black bag. There would be getting a black bag. There would be getting a black bag, getting into a vehicle, driving, getting out, and just letting loose.